good, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dan Banks, aka DJ Fine, CEO of JTU, We Are Jersey Magazine, and Jersey Downs, and I'm here with my homie Ottohaze.
What up?
Ottohaze in the building from Jersey. You know we got Ottohaze here before. We gotta talk to my man Otto. He got a lot of stuff going on. This man is doing just about everything that you can think of in entertainment right now. Toxic Smile is out right now. Beautiful People is out. Still make sure you go check out Daydream. That album is still fire. So don't let it proceed because he dropped 2 more singles. He's spoiling y'all. That's why he did that. He's spoiling y'all.
Facts.
My brother, appreciate you coming through. Thank you. We've had Otto here before. You already know how it is. You know the vibes. So Jersey, we in the building. So Otto, my brother, talk to me, man. How's everything been, man? Everything's been moving for you.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
You got your fashion line and everything going on. Like so let's actually start with that. Can we start with the fashion real quick? And we'll go to the music. So show them the shirt. Show them the shirt real quick.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Devon area.
You know what I'm saying? Devon area.
You know what I'm saying?
He coming out with some more merch, y'all. So hold off.
Yeah,
hold off on your request for a second.
Yes, be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that. I've been getting a lot of requests, and I promise I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it as soon as I can.
Most definitely. So tell me a little bit about the fashion model in you now. I mean, we already see the decor is stepping up even more. So tell me a little bit about what made you start your own fashion line now.
Well, I've always been in fashion ever since I was leaving like a kid. When I was a teenager in high school, I used to design my own clothes and like do rip shorts and things like that. Till this day, I still have some.
That's a throwback there. Rip jeans, rip shirts,
Yeah. And I was much bigger back then, so now I can really fit into the clothes.
He fit. He walked in. He was like, I don't see you, bro. He was here last fall or so.
Yeah.
And it was and now this whole new Otto. Y'all go check the last thing we did with him, and now check this Otto out.
Yeah, it's new haze, man.
Most definitely.
It's new day.
I like I did that out though. That's fire. So now tell me a little bit about the logo and the design that you have for your clothing line.
Yeah. Now the logo, like the way that it started off, it just started off as just sketching, just drawing.
Okay.
I was just drinking, smoking with it, doing all types of crazy shit, and then I'm on my phone just drawing.
Right.
And then I was like, oh, this is kind of dope.
Right.
And then I just slept on it. And then I woke up the next morning like, this could be my brand.
Right.
This is fire. Like, you know, like
Otto different, y'all. He different.
Yeah.
But nah, that's real. So like, obviously, being inspired by all those different things, it brought back that kind of a technique for you as far as creativity. Just being in the zone.
Yeah.
Being in the zone. That's
exactly.
That's dope.
Yep.
And so now you have it on shirts. You're trying to get out some hoodies, some scullies and stuff. I'm telling you, winter season, check it out. It's going to be fire.
It's going to be fire.
And now you actually incorporate that into like everything, your cover art. You know, it's really becoming your brand and stuff. So now, can we see possible future collaborations with other brands, and then like you putting your logo on? How are we looking with the fashion?
I would love to do that. I I don't want to give away who I want to collaborate.
That's fine. A little snippet, like I said.
Yeah, but that's definitely been something that I've been wanting to do for a long time.
Definitely.
Yeah, because fashion is plays a really big part of my image, I should say. Because like I would like to be a stylist.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, get into that. That's really up my alley.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
that's dope. Now moving into the music, so. Last year you dropped Daydream, right?
Yeah.
And Daydream, the album is full of content. It's 2 different sides of them. You see the dark side, and then you see the bright side, right? And then you move forward to the singles, and you did Toxic Smile and Beautiful People. Now let's stick on to Daydream real quick, right? So tell me about what was going on. Now first off, the name of the album, Daydream, that's already like just a vibe, like just so you can take that anywhere. But to you, where did you take that album that resonated with you to call it Daydream?
I based the Daydream off of something that I do personally.
Yeah.
I feel like I daydream more than I even dream in my sleep at night. Like, you know, like, because I always have visions in my head. Like, that's one thing about me. Like, I'm a visionary artist. So, like, when I'm creating my music, like, I'm doing more than just writing it down on pen and paper.
Right.
I'm like painting a picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I really like to do. But it just all influenced off of the kind of music that I like, from psychedelic to some music that I was raised off of, like Motown,
right.
You know, those days, and Jimi Hendrix, Prince, Michael Jackson, all those guys, you know. So I always wanted to blend that in with my own sound, you know what I'm saying? And my sound is grounded in hip hop. Yeah. To the fullest. Yeah, and we hear and actually now that you mentioned that background, you can hear the different sounds and instruments that you're using and what you're using, because he's also a beat maker. Like, I tell you, what does he not do? so the unique. So you actually go back. Do you ever go back and listen to some of the things that you grew up on? And you're like, all right, I like how that sounded. Maybe I can incorporate that into my style a little bit. Then let me take that and then incorporate that, because you know hip hop is a wide variety of sounds and instruments and beat making. So like, how do you develop a lot of your style of music? It's just by being inspired by movies and like you said, what I grew up on. It was just everything that I grew up on is based off around my sound. Right. From I even when it comes to rock music, there's a few songs. Right. You know what I'm saying? That what really got me into rock was Jimi Hendrix. You know, and the electric guitar and that sound, absolutely. And I'm like, oh man, because I like them trippy, psychedelic type of sounds. Absolutely, yeah, we hear it. We definitely. I like the. It is dope. It's different because it's bringing a different aspect to hip hop, like the rock to hip hop, the psychedelic to hip hop. Just the uniquenesses that you're bringing. It's just all from what you enjoy personally and spreading into the world. Because I'm sure there's other people that also enjoy it, but now you're just taking different concepts and just putting it all under one roof. Like, that's dope, bro. Yeah. That's my ambition. It's just to have a balance of everything. You know. Absolutely. Like, I like to look at music like how you should look at life, and that's everything comes with a balance. I like that. You know. That's a gem. Drop bomb right there. That's dope. That's fine. Yeah, I did that. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of surprised myself when I said that. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that was a good concept. You know, it's gonna be the comments like, oh, that was actually dope how he said that. But it's true though, because music plays a huge part in life. You know, and it's loved all around the world. It's universally loved. You know, and it hits people in certain ways. There's certain songs that hit certain people in their heart, and it's just and they ride with that. You know, like people have their own playlists and they have the same 30 songs they listen to every day and don't get tired of it. Right. You know, but you can hear the same 5 songs on the radio but get exhausted from it every day. You know, like it's just all how it's balanced, man. Like, you know. And now talk to me about Toxic Smile and Beautiful People, right? So Beautiful People, want to see smile. So like, it's all about unity. And and especially with what's going on, you were telling me like what's going on now, and this day and time, and unifying the people and everything. It's almost like that song resonated with you like in a different way. So tell me about like the development of Beautiful People. Beautiful People. As a matter of fact, it started off with me watching this movie, Bruce Lee, The Way of the Dragon, and that's where the sample of the song came from. Really? Yeah, it came from the movie. And I heard that and I'm like, oh, that's fire. Like, I want to sample that. And I've been trying to find ways to get my hands on it, and I finally did. And once I got a hold of it, I just started singing whatever lyrics to myself and everything. And then I started listening to Outkast. Okay. And that helped me inspire the, like, what's that song? As the whole world. Nothing. Yeah, okay. That song. Yeah. So I was listening to those songs. And I'm like, I want to infuse those two together and create my own sound. It was a whole jingle. Like, it's a whole jingle, literally. Yeah, and I was like, we don't have that no more. Like just a certain jingle that'll make you smile like that. Right. You know, like if you listen to that song, you're gonna be like, I wanna see you smile. Like, that's dope. Word, yo. Word. That's how that song came about, and originally it was supposed to be on the Daydream album. Okay. It was supposed to be a bonus track. Nice. Okay. It was, but then I was like, it didn't really fit the criteria to the album to me, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna just archive this track and just work on this later and continue to just do what I do. Absolutely. And then for a while I held off on it. And then it all just came to me. Right. And I was like, yo, we dropping this. Absolutely. We dropping this. And the feedback has just been crazy, obviously. I see it. We see it. Like, it's been left and right. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. And it took me a while to finish because I wanted to end it off on a different note on the track, and I just didn't, I couldn't figure it out. But when I got into the studio, that's when I figured it out. I didn't even have the song finished.
Really?
When I was in the studio. Okay. I finished recording the parts that I had wrote to it, and then I had just finished the rest of it in the studio and just started writing it down. I was like, wait, oh, I gotta add this in there. Punch me in this part,
right?
And then we're gonna edit this out, slow this down, this, that, and the third.
So it's okay to like go back into the archives and bring it forward, like because you said it was a couple, like he didn't even drop, like he could have dropped this years ago, but it was like a time like this where you're like, this is perfect, and then for you to just come up with that development of the rest of the track in the studio like that, I like how that resonated with you because the song is powerful. Like it's a message behind it, and then you have the jingle with it. Like it just resonates like all the way. Like I said, from the '90s to now, you can just tell the song is like unique. That's dope. Bro.
Yeah, that's what I try to do. Keep my. That's why I aim to have my music be remembered as like just being timeless.
Absolutely.
Like 20 years from now, you'll still bop to my music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even like with my album Daydream, although I put it out last year. It's still doing numbers.
It's still a whole bop. Yeah.
It's still a whole bop. And people are still getting to it.
Absolutely.
Getting around to it. So
make sure you go check out Daydream if you haven't already.
Stream and download it on all platforms, man. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, whatever you have.
Definitely. That's dope. And then we move into Toxic Smile, right? So the Toxic Smile is you said you call it the darker side of you. So now when we get to that darker side of Ottohaze, like what do we experience? Like what is take me through the experience of Toxic Smile?
Toxic Smile is like a goon type, trippy kind of feel, like just so abstract.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Hear it. Yeah.
It's very abstract, but it's hard though at the same time.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
hard, yeah.
And to be honest, like even when I like to take myself out of the box and just like listen to it like as if this is somebody else that recorded this track.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I listen to this and I'm like, yo, I really like this track. Like, I honestly feel like Toxic Smile is one of my best projects I put out.
It is fire.
It's one of my best singles. Definitely is, bro. And I'm really proud of it. And
I'm proud of it for you.
Thank you, bro.
It's a dope track. It's definitely a dope track.
Word. And what I tried to do with Toxic Smile was just let people know I am not the one to play with.
Right.
Lyrically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, you know what? I'm not going to say lyrically because I feel like lyrics is not my heaviest side of my artistry.
Okay.
I feel like it's more of my sound.
There you go.
My sound.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like my melodies, my harmonies that I do on my track.
So pretty much Toxic Smile brought that all together, letting everybody know he does this. Because if you listen to Toxic Smile, and when you guys do, because you will after this interview is done, you will listen to it. It pretty much is a uniqueness of sound. So so even from the beginning with the talking to then when the bars finally starts when the beat drops, like it's just a uniqueness to every sound of it. So I can see what you mean, like with the abstract of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful People is more being free, but then like you got to the grittiness and to like the hard ground hitting with Toxic Smile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they both say smile in it, but it's a different kind of smile.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like I said, he gonna put down a shirt. Just know that.
Yeah. You just gave me an idea. You just gave me a good idea.
This is what we do we at Jersey. Don't get your ideas done. I'm joking. But yeah, so that's dope, bro. So now, we were talking earlier, now you're gonna be starting to work on a lot of creative visuals for your tracks, right? Yeah. You're working on, which one right now?
I'm working on Fly.
Fly from Daydream.
And I'm working on Toxic Smile.
Right. And now you actually said that you made a big investment. You bought your own filming equipment.
Yeah.
So like now, tell me about why that resonated with you so much to do something like that. Because now we talking about a fashion model, we're talking about an artist, we're talking about a beat maker, and now we're talking about someone that's about to be filming himself. Like tell me about what made you make that step for yourself.
Because of me being a visionary artist,
right?
It would be more convenient for me to do so. So instead of having to worry about, how am I gonna find somebody who I gotta pay to film this video or that video, instead I could just do certain videos on my own. And
right.
If I'm not capable of doing it, then I'll reach out and find a video director for it.
Right, but I think even as an artist, because think about it, being an artist is different lanes. It's not just the music all the time. It's also the creative juices that get rolling. So the fact that you have all this feeling, the psychedelic, the funky, and then you got like the ground hitting bars and everything, and now you're gonna put that into an actual film. Like that's dope. Mm-hmm. That's dope. So that's like it's a whole different side of you out of that we just have not seen. Mm-hmm. That's fire, bro.
That's what I'm working on, man. Just trying to expand, spread my wings. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying?
That's dope. And so what else we got going on for 2020, man? Is this just really just the videos and then like the singles you pushing?
Get videos I plan on doing, and I'm gonna drop a single or two in the meantime.
Right.
And I'm also working on the EP. I have that in the vault.
That's dope. When are we looking for that to be dropped?
I want to drop it by the end of the year.
Okay. That's dope. That's fine. Well, we don't want to give y'all too much more, man. Like I said, we are Jersey. Ottohaze is in the building. Tell them how they can book you, follow you, everything, brother. Go give you some shout out. Follow
me on Instagram at Ottohaze, Ottohaze. You can also follow my fan page. I got a new fan page now. It's Ottohaze_TV. I'm available on all platforms. Once again, check me out on Apple Music. Check me out on Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, whatever you got. I'm there.
Like I said, you heard it first one. We at Jersey Magazine, Ottohaze.
Thank you.
Appreciate you for coming.
Appreciate you for having me.
Sign out, baby. That was dope.
Jersey turned up entertainment. Entertainment.